The main character of How I Met Your Mother is the most hated character on How I Met Your Mother.
I met this girl at a wedding. We were together for a while, but then she moved to Germany. We decided to try long distance, but it didn't work because I cheated on her with someone at this very table.
And the cab driver who shows up for 2 minutes per episode beats him in the fan rankings.
Hello. And hubba.
So today, we're gonna bring down the 5 most loved and the 5 most hated characters on the show, ranked by what the fans, you, actually think. So how about we start with the loved ones, okay? We got number 1, Barney Stinson, the king, the legend, the guy in the suit. Okay guys, so Barney, he tops almost every fan poll out there. Ranker has him at number 1 with thousands of votes, and honestly, it makes total sense. This is a guy who walked into a sitcom, threw on a suit, said, "Suit up," and never looked back.
Hey, you want to do something tonight?
Okay, meet me at the bar in 15 minutes, and suit up!
His whole thing was the act, the catchphrases. Have you met Ted? The bro code, the playbook, the high fives for every dumb innuendo. He was loud, he was rude, he was unfiltered, and somehow you loved him for it.
We're gonna meet some ladies. It's gonna be legendary. Legendary! It's gonna be legend. Wait for it. And I hope you're not lactose intolerant because the second half of that word is dairy.
But here's the wild part, Barney has the best growth arc on the entire show. He started as a cardboard cutout of a player, but by the end, he's holding his baby daughter Ellie in his arms, and the whole thing just falls off him.
You are the love of my life. Everything I have and everything I am is yours.
The suits, the schemes, the act, gone. Just a dad meeting his kid for the first time. Can you imagine being on the writing room couch and pitching that ending? The womanizer becomes a girl dad? It shouldn't work, but it does work.
You young ladies need to go home, put on some decent clothes, and take a good hard look at your lives. Get.
Yeah, the divorce from Robin stung a lot of fans, myself included, but the dad ending? That's the redemption that made him the king. Plus, Neil Patrick Harris was carrying the scenes on his back for 9 seasons straight. 4 Emmy nods in a row. Suit up indeed, my friend. Next, we got number 2, Marshall Eriksen, the big, lovable softie from Minnesota. Okay, now if Barney is the king, Marshall is the heart. This man is 6'4", looks like he could wrestle a bear, and cries at literally everything. Sunsets, songs, his wife's bad day, the end of a sandwich, cries over anything.
I begged my body not to do it, but it was no use. Oh, God.
Marshall is the friend that everyone wants. He's loyal, he's funny, he's smart.
I will simply stand here, perfectly invisible.
He's competitive in the dumbest possible ways.
Who wants to knock off early and have some of these here orange slices? Yeah! Yeah? Well, you can't! Because oranges are for winners, and you little turds haven't even made a single shot yet!
The slap bet alone earns him a top 5 spot in my opinion.
This is an honor you will take with you to your grave. On your tombstone, it will read Lily Aldrin, caring wife, loving friend, slap bet commissioner.
And your tombstone will read, got slapped by Marshall so hard he died.
Inventing marshgammon, yelling lawyered in every argument, singing every chore he does around the apartment, the man turned doing laundry into a Broadway musical.
Down to the basement today with my laundry and a roll of quarters. But I'm back too soon because I left the room without detergent and a fabric softener.
But Marshall is the only good character on this show who is genuinely good. Not good with flaws, just good. He could probably lift Thor's hammer, I don't know. He chose environmental law over big bank money. He stuck by Lily through every single one of her chaos episodes.
And kids, your Uncle Marshall never tried to make Lily jealous again.
And his dad dying in season 6? That whole arc is some of the best TV grief work I've ever seen.
It would be pitch black in the middle of the woods. I could never see anything in front of the headlights. But I always felt so safe because my dad was driving. Now he's just gone. And it's pitch black. I can't see where I'm going.
Jason Segel actually improvised parts of it to make it feel more emotional. And you guys know how some sitcom characters, they fade on rewatch, just not as enjoyable the second time around? Well, Marshall, he actually gets better if you ask me. The older I get, the more I appreciate that the show centered a lead male character who was just genuinely kind, big, and goofy.
Some mushy pork sauce got away. Flip the cushion, now everything's okay.
Now we've got number 3, Tracy McConnell, the mother. Okay, y'all, so here's a wild one, though. Tracy's in, one season, and she still rockets to the top of likability lists. Collider literally puts her at number 1 above everyone else. The whole gang. 1 season! That's how good she was!
I'm just worried about you. Don't be. Have fun. And who knows, maybe you'll bump into someone tonight.
The show spent 9 years teasing this woman. 9 years. Yellow umbrella, missed connections, the ankle, the bass guitar, and when she finally walked onto that train platform at Fairhampton and said, "Funny how sometimes you just find things," I think every fan watching collectively exhaled.
Funny how sometimes you just find things.
Hi. She was perfect for Ted in a they share the same brain kind of way. She loved Star Wars like me, she baked better than me, she played ukulele, not for me, and she gave Barney the advice that saved his relationship with Robin.
It's gonna be okay. You're a good guy. You will get through this.
Do you want to keep playing or do you want to win?
I want to win.
She did all of this in basically a handful of episodes and still felt like a fully formed person.
When I'm overwhelmed, I force myself to do one simple thing before I have to make a decision. Close my eyes and take 3 deep breaths.
3 deep breaths.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes even 3 deep breaths can change everything.
And then the finale happened. You know the one, I'm not opening that wound today. But Tracy was in 10 episodes and still felt more real than half the women Ted dated for whole seasons. That's wild. Number 4, Ranjit Singh. Okay, this one actually made me laugh out loud when I saw the rankings. Ranjit, the cab driver, is sitting at number 3 on Ranker. The cab driver! Above Robin! He's sitting above Lily, above Robin, above Ted, the main character. The guy shows up for 2 minutes per episode and is more loved than the protagonist.
Ranjit, you must have done it with a Lebanese girl.
Actually, I'm from Bangladesh.
Ooh, the women hot there?
Here's a picture of my wife.
And honestly, earned. Every single time Ranjit shows up with that hello, the energy in the scene shifts.
Hello! Hello!
The man drove Ted to steal a blue French horn in the pilot. He chauffeured the gang through 10 different schemes. He went on a double date with Marshall and Lily.
Tonight was fantastic. We should do it again.
I'm sorry, Marshall, but Falgunia and I are just not that into you. And you.
He invested in the stock market on the side and ended up owning the entire limo company by the finale.
Ranjit made a couple really good stock picks and, well, he owns the limo service now.
Bitterman, get the car.
Get you the car, sir?
Ranjit went from cab driver to multi-millionaire, while Ted was still crying about Robin.
You slept with Robin.
Ranjit!
You slept with Robin? Barney, that is Ted's ex-girlfriend. Not Rafi, Nomad, Naloti.
The actor Marshall Manesh would even slip into Persian for some of his lines, which adds the whole layer of what is Ranjit actually saying right now and why is he so mad? Iconic. The only recurring character to appear across all 9 seasons. He's basically the 6th member of the gang.
To my fiancée.
To the future.
Do one hell of a night.
Number 5, Robin Scherbatsky, the badass Canadian. So Robin is a polarizing pick, my friends, to put up in the top 5. I'll be honest, some fans love her, some can't stand her. But the people who love her, they really love her, and I do get it.
I don't understand. Where's the burger place?
It's not a burger place anymore. It's a Goliath National Bank ATM.
Oh, well, that's fine. Let's just eat here.
You can't eat here. It's an ATM.
But food.
Because Robin is the rare sitcom woman who refused to bend. She didn't want kids, she said that on date 1. She told Ted, she told Barney, she told everyone, she told me.
You know, I've been thinking about this.
I think I want to have 0 kids.
Really? You don't want kids?
You know, Ted, not everyone is as much of a woman as you.
And the show, for once, didn't punish her for it. She got her dream career as a foreign correspondent. She traveled the world. She became an anchor.
Today, a delicious hot dog will cost you $2.50, but back when the stand first opened in 1955, you could get one for only a nickel.
And underneath all the scotch and cigars and gun ownership?
Stick this under your pillow. You'll sleep like a frickin' baby.
Robin, put that away.
It's not gonna hurt anyone. The safety's on.
There's Robin Sparkles, Canadian teen pop star, full mall tour. Let's go to the mall on loop.
Let's go to the mall, everybody!
I was a teenage pop star in Canada.
That entire reveal is one of the greatest character moments in sitcom history. You spend 2 seasons thinking Robin is the hard-edged journalist, and then bam! Here's a music video of her in a denim jacket singing about a hockey rink. You'd think a character that closed off would be hard to root for, but Kobe Smulders made her work because she's awesome. The cracks would show just enough. The breakdown after a breakup. The moment she found out she couldn't have kids. The bone-deep loyalty to Lily. Robin, she earned her spot.
But I want to say, from the bottom of my heart, I am gonna kill you.
And you know what else is earned, or at least I hope is earned? If you're enjoying the breakdown, maybe consider smashing that like button if you like what we got going on here. And drop your top 3 in the comments. We look at them. I want to know if you're a Barney first or a Marshall first person, because that says everything about you as a viewer, but I won't judge. But now, let's talk about the people we couldn't stand. The hated list. Number 1, Ted Mosby. The main character, top of the hate list. Yeah, the main guy. This is one of the wildest things about How I Met Your Mother, though, guys, because the protagonist of the show, the guy whose story we're literally watching, is the most hated main character. Looper's 2025 list put him as the absolute worst. Reddit threads about why people hate Ted are full of comments like he's the ultimate nice guy, who's actually kind of a jerk and a pretentious know-it-all.
I'll just have a water.
Technically, water is a drink.
Really, Professor? You drink it? Is that how water works? Because I was just gonna smear it on my skin and hope I absorbed it.
What's with you?
You're always correcting people.
And once you see it, you can't really unsee it. Sorry if I ruined it for you. Ted corrects people's grammar. Ted lectures everyone about destiny. Ted pronounces encyclopedia like he's auditioning for a Shakespeare play.
What's that? A 1986 World Book Encyclopedia. That's exactly the one I grew up with.
Encyclopedia?
Oh, you think it should be pronounced encyclopedia.
Ted falls in love after 1 date and then gets mad when she doesn't want to marry him by date 3.
She just wasn't the one, you know?
The one? Oh, Ted, no. Do not tell me you're gonna start searching for the one again.
The thing about Ted, though, is that the show is told from his point of view, so we're locked inside his head for 9 straight seasons. And the more you spend time there, the more you realize this guy is not the romantic hero he thinks he is.
I met this girl at a wedding. We were together for a while, but then she moved to Germany. We decided to try long distance, but it didn't work because I cheated on her with someone at this very table.
He's the guy who cheats on Victoria with Robin and then lies about it. He's the guy who can't let Robin go even when he's engaged to Victoria years later. He's the guy who ends the entire show by going back to Robin 5 seconds after his wife dies.
This is a story about how you're totally in love with Aunt Robin. And you're thinking about asking her out, and you want to know if we're okay with it.
I can't believe this.
And you know what's funny? The show actually called him out. The gang rolled their eyes at his intensity constantly. The writing knew Ted was kind of a mess. We just didn't want to see it the first time around. Rewatches, those are brutal for Ted.
No. The happy couple needs to hear this. Things end. But from the ashes of your statistically probable divorce, hope can rise anew.
Number 2 now, Lily Aldrin. Okay, everybody, brace yourselves. Hot take incoming. Lily is the most polarizing character on the show. Collider puts her dead last in likability among the 6 mains. Last. Like below Ted, last. And you may be wondering why. Because, well, once you start counting up Lily's actual behavior, things get dark.
Lily coming! Lily coming!
She broke up Ted's relationship behind his back for years with something called the Front Porch Test.
So whenever you've been dating somebody for a while, I do the Front Porch Test. You know, how is this person gonna fit in with our group over the years?
She had a secret credit card debt so huge it nearly tanked her wedding to Marshall.
You want a divorce now?
No, I just mean on paper so that you can buy the apartment without my bad credit dragging us down.
Lily.
She left Marshall, the love of her life, to chase an art career in San Francisco.
I'm sorry, I just need to do this before settling down forever.
The worst part, though, is that the show treats all of this like quirky little fun. The front porch reveal alone should have been a friendship-ending Avengers-level event. Imagine finding out your best friend has been killing your relationships in secret for a decade because she didn't like the vibe. That's not meddling, that's sabotage.
You had no right to interfere in my relationships. That doesn't give you the right to play God to the rest of us mortals down here who are still looking for someone.
And I'll defend Allison Hannigan all day long. I may or may not have a crush on her, but she played Lily with so much warmth that you almost missed how messy the character was. But again, on rewatch, the cracks show. Lily caused half the conflict on the show and walked away clean every time. Number 3, Stella Zinman. Sarah Chalk played Stella, and Stella did one of the coldest things in sitcom history. She let Ted plan their entire wedding. She let him take over her sister's canceled venue on Shelter Island. And then on the day of, she wrote him a note, and ran off with her ex Tony.
I don't know, it brings up unresolved things. How do you know that that spark won't come back with your ex sitting up there?
And you'd think that's the worst part, but wrong. Wait, there's more, as Billy Mays would say. Here's what really gets me. After dumping Ted at the altar, she moved to New York, the same city she had spent the whole relationship trash-talking.
Really great for Lucy to grow up in the greatest city in the world.
Ah, here we go. New York's the greatest city in the whole wide world. It's where dreams come true and pigeon poop tastes like tapioca. Want a little secret, Ted? New Jersey is better than New York.
The city she made Ted leave for her.
I'm moving here.
Really?
Really. New Jersey wins.
She moved there with Tony and then asked Ted for favors later. And then Tony Onio made a whole movie called The Wedding Bride that turned Ted into a villain.
I'm Jed Mosley. I'm the most powerful and corrupt architect in New York. That's gonna leave a mark!
And honestly, the hate is justified. She is the textbook, I knew I wasn't over my ex, but I let this nice guy plan our whole life anyway character. Earned every bit of fan rage that she gets. Number 4, Karen. Laura Prepon played Karen, and Karen is the kind of character who exists purely to be hated. The writers knew, the actress knew, even Laura has talked about how Karen was designed to be grating, and mission accomplished.
I love that you guys live in a dorm. So American. It's like, let's all eat bologna sandwiches and be racist.
Karen, she was Ted's pretentious college ex. She cheated on him repeatedly. Who does that?
Karen!
Sorry, bro.
Before you say anything, I think that you should read Baudelaire's Le Fleur du Mal.
She also slept with Ted while she was dating someone else, and the only reason that ended was because she found Robin's earrings in Ted's bed.
Why should I believe you?
Maybe because I've always been faithful to you, while you... I love you.
But the worst Karen moment for me is the Marshall painting incident. Lily was painting a nude portrait of Marshall, and Karen lingered on the view.
Sorry. You know, that color palette is a bit derivative of early Van Gogh, don't you think?
Lily has hated her since, and the whole gang has hated her since.
They only need one finger to give her what I'm thinking.
Yeah, Ted, Karen's a douche.
Wow, thanks for sugarcoating it.
Douche is sugarcoating it.
And you'd think a character who only shows up a handful of times wouldn't generate this much rage, but every single second she's on screen, she's looking down on someone, judging the gang's jobs, their tastes, their pub, bringing out the most pretentious version of Ted. And Ted, of course, keeps taking her back. Because Ted.
Oh, right. Well, about that, after she broke up with that dude, she called me, we went out, we hooked up, and we've been dating ever since. We're really seeing eye to eye, and this time, I don't know, it just feels different somehow. Here she comes now. Be cool.
The gang, they once threw a secret party to celebrate Ted and Karen breaking up, and I think that tells you everything about her. Number 5, Zoe Pearson. Okay, so if you're a regular around here, I hope you are. We just did a whole video about Ted getting dumped, and that includes Zoe, so I'm gonna keep this one short for you. Jennifer Morrison played Zoe, the activist who chained herself to the Arcadian hotel that Ted was trying to demolish.
Ted, everything okay?
Yeah.
You work for G&B?
And here's a funny thing, the How I Met Your Mother fandom wiki literally lists her as Ted's most disliked girlfriend. What culture put her on the worst characters list and called her impossible to find endearing? The hate is consistent across the entire fan base.
I hate working for G&B. They're a bunch of wieners and gonads.
Ted, that was really easy.
What? They're a bunch of wieners and gonads.
Zoe's problem is that she actively sabotaged the gang from the inside. She secretly recorded Ted trash-talking his own project and played the tape at a city hearing to torpedo his career.
If he doesn't think the Arcadian is worth saving, then whose voice is this?
The Arcadian should be a landmark.
She crashed his architecture class and turned his students against him.
The one day I missed the sack circle you guys sub her in. Why'd you miss? Too busy tearing down the Statue of Liberty?
She was married to a rich guy who funded her activism, then divorced him for Ted, then tried to make Ted quit his dream job.
Are you happy? You're ruining Thanksgiving.
Well, you're not exactly who I thought I'd be spending Thanksgiving with either.
God, I'm so happy to be here.
Pretentious is a fair word, but hypocritical is a fairer one. Then some honorable mentions for you for this same energy goes to Jeanette, the actual stalker, and Darren, the leech who tried to take over Marshall's a cappella group. Both are runners-up for why is this person still on my screen? But my friends, that's the 10. 5 we love, 5 we hate, and a few extras sprinkled in there. The wild part though is how many of these women are people that Ted dated, which I think tells you more about Ted than about them. Lily and Robin, they're the only two on either list who are not tied to Ted's love life. And, make of that what you will. But let me know, guys, who did I miss? Is Daphne underrated? Should Patrice be on the hated list? Or do you secretly love her? Where would you put the captain? Drop it in the comments below and tell me who you are writing for and who you are skipping on a rewatch. I won't judge you. And if you made it this far, do me a favor and hit subscribe. If you've gotten this far and you've listened to me yap this much, I'm going to assume you liked the video. And if you do, it's going to be legend, wait for it, and I hope you're not lactose intolerant because the second half of this word is dairy. There we go. Thank you all so much for watching, commenting, and have a good one. Bye-bye.